And we have one more. The Highlander of comedy. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for your last comic? Are you ready? Ready? We've seen so much wonderfulness tonight, and I'm so happy that you're here. This last comic is so funny and so lovely, and he is open for Mike Birbiglia, and I know how to say his whole name, but that was several years ago. You guys, please put your hands together for the incredible Kirk Griffiths!
How you guys doing? Woo! Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Give it up for all the comics you saw tonight, man. This is rad. This is very cool. It feels like very much this. I'm in a VIP section of an Ethiopian restaurant. This is nice. All the comics I've seen tonight, it's been cool. It feels very much like we're all vaguely related, sort of thing. It feels like if a family reunion decided to hold a talent show. This feels very much like that show. The winner gets to sleep in grandma's bed. Again! I'm here to win. When I heard this alternative comedy, I was prepping up. I was like, what can I do that's alternative? Well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? These are some of the things that I came up with. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll battle rap. I'll bring some up here and battle rap them to death. It's your boy Kirk, and I keeps it real. You never catch me slipping. Banana peel. You know what it is? You gotta say what? What up? Gun titles in the building. What up? But I realized that's too aggressive. I'm gonna get shot. I wasn't gonna do that sort of thing. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna do a nice little display of karate. I'm gonna do some nice, soothing karate. And then as I was shadow kicking in my apartment earlier, I realized I don't know how to do karate. It's a terrible revelation. I felt bad about it. It was wild, man. So I figured I'm just gonna do me. I'm just gonna wild out in here, man. Some of the comics I mentioned, like this is a good looking audience, all that stuff. I see some young people. How many of you went to college? Some type of applause on that one. And I get it. This is my theory on colleges, and let me know if you agree with this, man. I feel like colleges should advertise themselves for what they are, which is a social network, and more of that than an academic pursuit. Like it should be like, come to Kutztown University and meet your future ex-fiance. I feel like that should be Then put that in brochure. I don't get that anyway. I did go to Kutztown University, where I got a degree in communication studies. So, I work at Rite Aid. That was a joke. That's a ha-ha situation. Ha-ha. Yes. No, it's ridiculous. 4-year degree, communication studies. I work at CVS. Makes sense. I look at my student loans, I'm like, player, this is a long receipt. For those of you that did hesitantly clap for colleges, how many of you have student loans? This is a fundraiser, by the way. My take on student loans, man. I feel like if you work for a corporation job that requires, even encourages you to have a college degree, they should pay a fraction of the student loans back. A fraction of the student loans back. I'm in healthcare. Don't tell them I'm up here. I'm in healthcare, and they take a different approach. Instead of paying a fraction of the student loans back, they give us, the staff, unlimited pizza parties. They give us unlimited pizza parties. I'm talking pepperoni. I'm talking sausages. Yeah. Sometimes they'll give us foil paper. That way, I'm able to wrap up some of the pizza and share it with my 18 roommates. And they love that. I have glasses. I'm sexy. You know what it is. Yeah. What up? I see some fellow Four Eyes in the room. Shout out to the group chat. I've seen you. This is I feel like when you have glasses, you could accentuate things that you wouldn't be able to accentuate if you did not have glasses. Like for instance, I'm walking down the street, I see a cute girl. Hey, I can do one of those. Someone says some kind of disrespectful, kind of wild towards me. I'm like, yo, excuse me? I can pop one of those off. So I was like, hey Kirk, what's your favorite type of food? eggs. I can pop one of those off. That's the most useful of those 3 examples. Feel free to use it. Feel free to use it. I see some young people here. I'm gonna break it off in this one, man. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest. I'll be honest. Truth and comedy. You boys gonna be honest. Sometimes I get horny. Come on. Sometimes when I get horny, man, I hump the pillow. Come on. You know you're both bashful. Sometimes I hump the pillow. So what? I just wish that Target didn't force me to buy them afterwards. That's terrible customer service. That's awful. I don't get that anyway. Some of you may have guessed that this is the sexy portion of the show tonight. Hi. This may be harassment. I gotta chill. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's what I want. I saw some of you guys are in relationships. That's very cool. Give it up for yourselves and all that way. Don't actually clap, but be happy for yourselves. We're on time limit, baby. It's almost 10 o'clock. Chill. I'm in a great relationship right now. I love my honey Deja. She's looking fine as hell. Yo, she bad as hell right now. I can't wait to leave just so I can look at photos of her. She bad as hell. But I've been in some rough relationships, man. Some rocky relationships. You boys been through it. I had an ex. She'd have this thing where she'd want to call me daddy, which is fine. Not shaming that in any way. And then she'd have the nerve to get mad when I started calling her daughter. That's role play, player. Come on. Communication. I don't see a problem. She'd be like, you want to spank me, daddy? You want to spank me? And I'd be like, well, I don't know, daughter. Did you clean your room? Because you clean your room, there's absolutely no reason to spank you. In fact, someone did pretty good in their report card this month. I may take it to the candy shop instead. She'd be like, come on, Kirk, you're being weird. I'd be like, hey, what did I tell you about calling your father by his first name? What did I tell you about that? Not in this household, princess. Go in your room. I'm telling your mother, parenting's hard. Parenting's hard. I recognize I made direct eye contact with you for that whole bit. We're in it together. It's a tense moment. Very tense. Very, very tense. Oh my goodness, that's wild, man. It's very, very wild. I don't know if you guys saw this, man. There's a woman in the UK. I try to keep up on the news and all that stuff in between having sex. And just that. There's a woman in the UK who had a stroke after using a vibrator for the first time. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I don't know. It's a buzzkill. It's a buzzkill. It's a real. Oh my goodness. If you are going to relate any of those jokes to your grandson, your son afterwards, let it be that one. Let it be that one. And your daughters. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Clip it up. I just want to get a good little kind of synopsis of the room, feel the temperature. Clap if you like racism.
Yeah!
That's what's up. He didn't clap. He didn't. No, but he's the power of God went through his voice. He's like, yo, there's no time, player. Yeah. That's wild movement, player. That's wild. You know what's also wild? No one said no. No one said no. Racism is wild, man. I'm half black, half Indian. Hold your applause. I'm half black, half Indian. And sometimes when I tell people I'm half Indian, they'll be like, oh, are you this type of Indian or this type of Indian? This type of Indian or this type of Indian? And I'm like, hey, I'm the type of Indian that's walking away from this conversation right now. Now, please give me my change. This is the worst Arby's experience I've had all month. Why do I keep coming? Half black, feels nice, feels wavy. One time I was walking down the street. It's just a wavy movement. I was walking down the street. This is a real thing, early in the year. Because a lot of times people will throw stuff out there. Hope that sticks. Doesn't that make sense, man? Like, I'm walking down the street. Jeep pulls up to me. Driver rolls down his window and yells out, "Hey! Why don't you go back to Africa, Chinaman?" Go back to Africa, Chinaman. Yeah, that makes no sense. We all missed a very important day in geography class. I think his rationale, 'cause I'm racially ambiguous. He was saying, you know what? I'm gonna cover 2 major minority groups. Hopefully this Mexican lands on one of them. Hopefully he broke my Egyptian heart. That's what I'm saying. I want to break you guys off with this, man. Someone once told me, Kirk, a staple of doing comedy is doing impressions. And I said, thank you, Whoopi Goldberg. So I want to... Yo, it was her birthday the other day. That's what's up. I want to break you guys off with some impressions, and I hope you're cool with it. And if you're not, I'm still gonna do it. Log on. Are you guys familiar with the rapper 2 Chainz?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I like 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz. Some people are familiar with him. I like 2 Chainz. I'm okay. I like 2 Chainz because he says his name like he's standing next to someone with 5 chains. This is my impression of 2 Chainz at the club. Two Chainz. This next impression is if Kidz Bop was released during the height of Shania Twain's career. If Kidz Bop was released during the height of Shania Twain's career. So you ate a caterpillar that don't. And this next impression. Do you guys want me to go for a safe impression or something that's going to be an artistic risk? You sure? I feel like we're having a gay old time right now. I think it's a sour moment with artistic risk. Do you guys want the artistic risk or the safe?
Yes.
Log one. This next impression is of a man who feels pretty confident about his life and how he navigates it, but he doesn't know how to put on his glasses. A man who feels pretty confident about his life and how he navigates it, but he doesn't know how to put on his glasses. Yeah. Let's get the steak going, get it started, talk to stakeholders and all that stuff. Before I do that, let's get these glasses on. Let's get it. Flip, dude. Oh, they want beef, I got utensils. And a side of rhymes, I'll write them with a pencil. Let's get these glasses on. Come on. I be high as shit. Yeah, I might as well fly to this. Rich with the cream every day. That's psoriasis. Let's get these glasses on. Let's get Okay, play. Okay, play. You got it. Big dog. Big dog. This next impression. I want to note that everyone in my family was born in Jamaica. I was the first one born in America, so I'm the only one that hasn't been chased. This next impression. Yo, shout out to Chisholm Avenue real quick. What up? This next impression is a Jamaican man coming across a family book and discovering something about himself. A Jamaican man coming across a family book and discovering something about himself. But can't read. Well, I'm about to dip and dip. And for those of you that like to follow me on all the social medias, again, my name is Kathy Griffin. I want to salute you guys for coming out here on a Tuesday night. You could have been home watching Juwanna Mann. Correction, Juwanna Mann with dinosaurs. I think it can be kind of hard coming to public events. With everything crazy going on with news, people with their guns and all that stuff, man, it can be kind of dicey. And I always like to salute people that make the effort to support live comedy. I also want to note that I think about that in places that I'm performing. If the worst case were to happen, what I would do, and I want to present you with what I would do in that situation. So say we're in here, we're having a gay old time, everyone's laughing, women are flashing their breasts. I saw it. And out of nowhere, Matt, out of nowhere, a shooter comes in the room. I know, a shooter comes in the room. This is what I think I would do in that situation. Step one, I grab a chair and I throw it at the shooter. Step two. There's no step two. I'm that confident. I'm gonna shoot the club up. Excuse me, not gonna have him play. My name's Joe Griffiths. Thank you.